Alright, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Phil Dean, and in this video I'm going to share with you my secret websites that I use when I'm booking a Caribbean vacation or a Caribbean cruise. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss my weekly tips and videos on finance. So first off, I want to say that back in the day, I used to use a travel agent to book my trips, whether it was the flights, the lodging, or whatever, because I was young and I was kind of inexperienced and I was a little scared to do it myself. But since the internet, I'm telling you, that has changed, and nowadays it is so easy to go ahead and do it yourself. And there are like websites that are easy to use, like Expedia, TripAdvisor, Google Travel, Travelocity, and many more. And to me, they're kind of decent websites. If I'm looking for flights and for simple things like that, they seem to be good. However, they seem to be a little bit clumsy for me when I want to go ahead and look for an all-inclusive, kind of like a Caribbean vacation. So I started Googling, I started looking around, looking for websites that would really give me a good experience. And I found Royal Caribbean Cruises is a great website if you're looking to do a cruise, or if you're looking to do a Caribbean vacation for a week, you can go to cheapcaribbean.com or applevacations.com. And the reason why I like these websites is because these websites are so organized and they're so easy to navigate, and you can find your favorite destination with basically a click of the button. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my computer screen with you, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to go ahead and book your vacation on your own. But if you want to skip ahead and you want to go to the next section, that's okay, and come back to this later, that's fine. Okay, so here we are. If you're looking for a really good Caribbean cruise line, I recommend Royal Caribbean's official website. You can go ahead and search that on Google, and then go ahead and click it and bring it up. And you will see it is going to load a beautiful page. This is the logo for Royal Caribbean International, and you can see the page is actually laid out so beautiful, and it is so colorful. Here you can actually see the different cruise lines and cruise ships that you can actually pick between. But yeah, they also have destinations laid out, and again, it is just so vibrant and so attracting to look at and to navigate. So one of the first things you can do, if you can go ahead and look for the deals, click on the deals here, and this is going to be able to bring up the deals that they are running right now. And typically they are going to be a lot lesser price because they are looking at filling a ship, and this may have to work in your schedule. It may kind of be a last minute notice, but yeah, this is something that you can go ahead and look through, and it'll be able to find a really good deal that they are offering right now at the moment. One of the other things that I like to do when I start on this website is I basically like to go ahead and click on Find a Cruise. And what that's going to do is that's going to bring up this page here, and it's going to have all your different picking choices here, your departure port, your destination, your number of nights. What I like to do is I like to go into the departure port, and most times if you're going on a Caribbean vacation, you want to kind of leave out of like Florida. So Fort Lauderdale or Miami is a good choice, and if you go ahead and click on that, you can go ahead and see the results of all the ships that are leaving out of Miami. Another thing you can do is you can go ahead and look at the number of nights. You can go ahead and pick maybe 6 to 8, and again narrow it down even further, and here you will go ahead and have 22 listings at the moment. The other thing that it's going to show you is it's going to show you the ship that you're going to be going on. So you can just see this one here, Symphony of the Seas, this is Independence of the Seas, and so on. But one thing you can do is you can research the ship, and you can hit ships, and here you can go ahead and pick which one you want, and then that'll further refine it further for you. Once you go ahead and find your trip that you would like to book, you can go ahead and see the itinerary. This one here is you're going to be going at Independence of the Seas. You're going to be leaving out of Florida, going to the Bahamas, and then going to Grand Cayman Island, and then Jamaica and Haiti, and then back to Florida again. So I can personally say that Royal Caribbean is one of the most luxurious and really clean and professional cruise lines out there in the world. My wife and I took a cruise, I think back in like 2013, and we went to Bahamas, and it was absolutely a beautiful time. We were well taken care of. The ship and the cruise line was taken care of very well. It was beautiful. We had an awesome time. When it comes to actually going to a Caribbean island and going on a vacation, one of the places that I like to go to book a vacation is Apple Vacations official site. You can go ahead and Google that and bring that up, and you're going to go ahead and get into this wonderful Apple Vacations website. And one thing that's nice about this is It is so easy to navigate. And you can go up to the top here again and look at destinations. And what you can do is you can go down through and you can see all the different destinations that they are actually recommending that you can go to. And here you can hit view all destinations. And it's going to bring up this page, and it's going to actually have little photos of the different locations that you can go to. So what you will see here is in this little header column, you will see that you can go ahead and search for a hotel and flight, hotel or flight only. What I would recommend is doing an all-inclusive vacation and going ahead and searching for a hotel and a flight. In this case, you can put in any airport that you would be leaving out of in your area, and then you can go ahead and search the location that you want to go to. In this case, we would be going to Cancun, and then you go ahead and put your dates in, and you can go ahead and hit search. And then voila, here we go. What we were doing here is we were finding that you were leaving from your airport of your choice, going to the Cancun area, and it is going to go ahead and look up all these different all-inclusive resorts that you can actually go to, and you can scroll down through here. Now, one thing you will see is some of the prices can be pretty high. These are, as you see here, per person. But one thing that I like to do is I like to go in here at the top, and I always like to go ahead and click the all-inclusive. It's going to include all your meals, all your food, and everything. Lodging down at the resort, so you don't have to worry about going out and getting food elsewhere. The other thing that I like to do is I like to hit the price here, and again, you can go ahead and put in the price. This is per person, so in this case, maybe we could go like $2,200. We could hit apply. And here we go. It's going to show you any of the hotel up to $2,200 per person that you can go ahead and pick. And again, you will see if it's a 5-star, whether it's a 4-star. It'll tell you exactly how many miles it is from the airport, which is really, really nice as well. And then once you go ahead and find a hotel, you can just go ahead and click on it. And what's going to happen is it's going to go ahead and bring up a kind of a review of what that hotel is. And it's going to go ahead and give you a bunch of photos, kind of give you a bunch of information about it. When you go to book, you're going to be able to book your available different rooms. Again, you can get a room at no cost other than the cost that you would pay for the whole all-inclusive. But if you want to do an upgrade, you can go ahead and buy an upgraded room as well. One thing that's really nice is to go ahead and click in here and look at all the photos of the resort. So you can kind of find out a little bit what the amenities and what it kind of looks like on site. And again, if you're interested in just going maybe short notice, again, this website is going to go ahead and show you what some of the deals they have. You just kind of go at the top here, you can click on deals. And again, it's going to go ahead and load just the last minute deals that you have here. You can go ahead and find deals and put in your area that you want to go to. And it's going to go ahead and give you a list of vacations that are very affordable at the moment. So my wife and I just booked a Cancun vacation through Apple Vacations. We went through all the prompts, and it's very easy. They give you a great email. It went and picked your flights for you. It picked your lodging for you. And we actually got some transportation between the airport and the hotel as well. And again, it is an all-inclusive. It's going to include all your meals and all your wine and all your drinks. And yes, I'm telling you, it is very, very easy to navigate through. And the email and the correspondence and the information that they gave you was very easy to understand. All right, so I hope that was very helpful. And I hope you found that it was very easy to navigate through those websites. Make sure you check them out on your own. But going on to the next step is I want to show you some of the crucial steps that you need to look for when you are looking to book an affordable vacation. So basically, there are 3 key important elements to a vacation that I've found. First of all, it is the transportation to and from the destination, like plane tickets, maybe shuttle service. The next is your hotel accommodations, where you plan to stay. And the third thing is your food and the activities and the things you want to do while you're there. So what I kind of do is I try to go ahead and plan a trip backwards. And what I mean by this is I let the airfare kind of determine when I go and what time I travel, because I found that I can get the best prices if I go in an early morning or a late evening flight. And the reason this is because airlines airlines are actually trying to fill empty seats, and they're trying to give seats at a better price. And some of the airlines that I have found that are really nice to use, and they're budget airlines, are going to be like Spirit, Frontier, Southwest, maybe JetBlue, Allegiant is one, and Delta is another one. And what I found is if you book a vacation at a popular destination where there's a high tourism rate, these tend to offer more affordable accommodations. And if you go to places like Cancun, Mexico, and Jamaica, Dominican Republic, or the Bahamas, you are going to find that prices are going to be very competitive in the hotel and entertainment spaces. One thing I try to do is I try to plan my vacation ahead of time. I found that the sweet spot is about 1 to 4 months in advance. However, if you're flexible with your timing, sometimes you can go on an off season, and your hotels and your flights and your activities are going to be a lot more affordable, and you got to realize that you are not going to be dealing with the crowds. But when you go ahead and you book a vacation, I tell people to go ahead and look to see if you can get a free cancellation, because prices can go up or down throughout the weeks or the month. And if you find a better price, don't be afraid to rebook or cancel your plans and then rebook at a lower price. So some of the things you want to look for when you're booking a vacation is look for some of the freebies that go along with it, where you can save money. Things like free parking at the motel, complimentary breakfast, maybe some snacks and drinks that can go along with that. Once you do your research and you feel comfortable with the price of your vacation, go ahead and book the vacation and get ready for some great adventure. So going back to the websites that I had just shown you at Apple Vacations or cheapcaribbean.com, my wife and I had just went and booked a week vacation in Mexico coming up in a few weeks, and we got an all-inclusive high-end resort with lodging, hotels, food, and transportation, and we use Apple Vacations to do it. So I hope this video was helpful. Make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my weekly videos on finances, and I will see you in the next video.